So you want to start an OnlyFans? Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. For those of you guys who are new here, hello, my name is Jasmine. I have been a full-time content creator for the past 6 years. I started my OnlyFans in 2020 during COVID, and it has been smooth sailing ever since. And I'm using air quotes on the word smooth sailing because in hindsight, things could always be worse, right? The fact that I've been able to maintain income online and sustain my bills, even during the toughest economic times, that's why I'm saying smooth sailing, because things could be worse. But like any business, it's always up, downs, peaks, valleys, mountains, all of the things. I'm going to assume that you've thought about this long and hard. I'm going to assume that you understand that there is a digital footprint and what you put out will always be available. Whether you delete all of your content, somebody will still see it somewhere. Now that if you've accepted all of that, okay, cool, this video is for you. I started my OnlyFans, I was 30. Well, no, I was like 29 and a half-ish. I'm 35 now. And so I already understood that what you put on the internet, it's there forever. Okay, the very first thing that I want you to understand is running an OnlyFans takes money. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you're going to make all of this money and you didn't have to put any money out to get it done. That's not true at all. And if anyone is telling you that, they are lying to you. I have spent so much money. Well, I'm going to say invested. I have invested so much money into my OnlyFans to making the income that I make today. I even sold my house. So I had a house that I bought back in 2017, 2016, and I actually sold it when the housing market was like going crazy. Like right after COVID, when people were paying top dollar for houses, at going over asking, like I hit a lick, right? So I sold my house and I took half of the profits that I made off of my house and I put it into my OnlyFans business. And even when I took a year off from OnlyFans in 2025 and started building my online coaching business, my OnlyFans was still generating money and I wasn't promoting it at all for a whole year. Okay, so you definitely have to make money. You definitely have to spend money to make money. So I'm never going to tell you to quit your job and start an OnlyFans. I started during different times. Okay, COVID was going on. People were spending money like crazy. We were getting stimulus checks, unemployment. Like it was just a totally different time, right? But even then, I was still spending money on ads. So you definitely have to have some stream of income to start your OnlyFans. So keep your job, cut your spending. So if you go out to eat all the time, stop, because you're going to have to use that money into investing into your OnlyFans if it's something that you want to do full time and eventually quit your job. You have got to spend money to make money. So don't ever think that. And the things that I buy, I spend a lot of money on ads. So I spend a lot of money to be posted on other people's pages to gain their fans. The clothes that you wear, if you're going to be promoting and taking pictures on social and stuff, getting your hair done, nails, makeup, lashes, like just aesthetics, whatever it is that you're into, all that costs money. Now you can, save money by doing cheaper hairstyles or, there's always ways to save money, but at the end of the day, you're still going to be spending money. Starting an OnlyFans and making money on OnlyFans is not free. It's not free. So you have to have money to start your OnlyFans and start making money, especially if you don't have a following. So I didn't have a following when I first started. So you have to spend money. The next thing you need to know is you have to promote all the time. You got to promote all day. You have to promote every day. I'm on multiple platforms and I have multiple accounts on each platform. I think I have 4 or 5 Instagram accounts dedicated just to OnlyFans and promoting my OnlyFans. I have 4 TikTok accounts just to promote my OnlyFans. I have 3 Twitter accounts just to promote my OnlyFans. I have 2 YouTubes and I just made another YouTube just for OnlyFans. And I have an email list just for OnlyFans. So you got to be everywhere. You have to be everywhere. And think of it like this. Like think about your favorite like music artist. I'm going to use Nicki Minaj as an example because I don't really follow music anymore today. But I remember when I was in college, So Nicki Minaj had been around years before I even heard about her. And when I heard about Nicki Minaj, I was in college. I think I was like a freshman, and her song "Itty Bitty Piggy" was like getting played at the frat parties and stuff like that. It was getting played in the clubs, right? And that's when I was like, "Who is this girl?" Nicki Minaj. And I remember like a year later, this was back in like maybe like 2010, 2011, somewhere up in there. And I might have heard Itty Bitty Piggy late, I don't know. But that's when I heard it. I was in college. And I remember like a year later, every single time you turned on the radio, you heard Nicki Minaj. Like, it didn't matter if you were listening to hip hop stations, it didn't matter if you were listening to pop stations. Like, she was all over the radio. She was in everybody's song. Like, do you remember that? Same with Drake. It was like they were literally in everybody's song. If you didn't know who she was, they were gonna force you to know who she was. If you didn't like her music, you were gonna be forced to listen to her music because she wasn't even just in other rap artists' songs. She was in songs with Katy Perry. She was in songs with like all of these creators, Ariana Grande. And it was like, yo, who is this girl? She was everywhere. You couldn't escape her. Same with Drake, you couldn't escape her. That's marketing. That's marketing. You have to look at it the same way with your content. You have to be everywhere. Your face has to get to the point where even if men don't want to see you, you are forcing them to see you because you are all over the algorithm. You are all over the feeds. You are everywhere. Like, that's really how you have to look at it. And the only way you're going to be that way is if you post all day, every single day. And that's the part that nobody wants to tell you. That's the part that people are leaving out, especially if you don't already have a following. You have to go 10, 20 times harder than someone who does have a following, especially with the way these algorithms are now. Because to me, it feels like your content and getting viral or whatever you want to call it, it's like hit or miss. Like, you could have a video and it's the most randomest. Now, this used to happen all the time when I was doing my weight loss and fitness content, especially on Instagram. You could have a video that you literally just threw together. You didn't think about it. You just needed something to post. It might have been the most craziest looking video, but you posted, you're just like, fuck it, I don't care. And that be the video that goes viral. That video. And then you try to replicate it. You're like, okay, that worked. Like, people was fucking with it. Let me do another video like that. And nobody watches it. It doesn't get pushed. It feels like the algorithm is so random with when and what they're going to make go viral, right? It's so random. And so you have to be posting all the time because what you're doing is you're increasing your chances of getting pushed. But if you're only posting once a week, you're not doing shit. You might as well not even do that. I'm just being honest. If you're only going to post one video a week, then you might as well just cancel it, do something else. OnlyFans ain't for you. You have to post all the time. I don't care what anyone's telling you. I'm telling you, you have to post all the time. And don't overthink it. Don't do stuff that's going to take you hours upon hours to edit because that's not sustainable. So what I do is I repurpose content. So what I'll do is, what I've been doing is, I love to do try on hauls. I love to do unboxings. I have an Amazon wish list that the guys buy me stuff from. So I'll unbox that stuff on a YouTube video, showing them the different outfits, different dresses, different bikinis, whatever. And then what I'll do is I'll do a try on haul and I'll make another YouTube video of a try on haul, right? And the videos are very short. So 4 minutes, 5 minutes, very short stuff. What I'll do is I'll clip those things. So that long form video, I'll clip that. And now I got like 10 reels. I'll post those reels on different platforms, right? And then when I'm wearing the outfits, I'm taking pictures in them. I'm posting those pictures everywhere. Then like I'm doing little dancing type stuff, nothing too crazy, all safe for work type content, right? I'll clip that stuff. I'll post that everywhere. So my main OF is my free page. So the idea is join for free, upcharge, upsell, all the things. I'll post all that stuff that I posted on Instagram, TikTok, wherever Now that's on the free page, right? So you have to get smart with repurposing the content, but there's content being pushed out all day, every single day. And the more people see you, the more they trust you, the more they buy from you, because they just see you all the time. Like, it's like they can't escape you. So you have to have that same attitude when it comes to promoting your OnlyFans. And that's not just OnlyFans, that's with any business. And it's crazy because I was already starting to get that vibe. Like, that's the way that social media is moving towards. And I was watching a video with Gary Vee. He's like really big on teaching people how to create content and sell their products and stuff. And he literally confirmed it. Like, him and his team, of course he has a team, he makes millions upon millions of dollars. They have multiple TikTok accounts. They have multiple Instagram accounts. And I'm like, I see, because that's what the algorithm is doing now. It's interest-based media. It's not really about who's following you. Nobody cares. It's just showing you things that you've already previously watched based off of interest. So the more accounts you have, the more you're able to reach more people, right? So that the next thing when it comes to starting your OnlyFans, people may not know, is that you have to set your boundaries and what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do. Okay, so I'm a solo creator, and that's my boundary. I don't care what someone's trying to pay me. It don't matter. Like, that's not how we getting down over here. And you don't have to be that. You can do whatever you want to do. That's the beauty of an OnlyFans, is whatever you want to do. Literally, it's a free for all. But you have to be comfortable with what it is you want to do, and you have to stand on it. Don't waver. Don't be like, well, I think if I do this, then I'll make more. Because at the end of the day, yeah, you may make more for a little while, but it's not sustainable, because if what you're doing isn't what you want to do, you're not going to keep doing it. It doesn't matter how much money they're offering you. You're not going to want to keep doing it because it's not something that you want to do. You have to figure out what is it that you want to do, what's the most you're willing to do, and that's it. You don't budge. You just keep creating that type of content that you were comfortable with making, and that's just what it is, okay? Don't let money and how much somebody is going to pay you to push you past your limits, push you past your boundaries. Because at the end of the day, like I said at the beginning of this video, there's a digital footprint. So what you put on the internet will potentially be there forever. So never forget that. Never forget that, okay? And then, also, so you guys, I am on Twitch. So I do like a 24/7 loop on Twitch. That's another source. That's another platform that you can use to funnel people to your OnlyFans. And then the last thing I would say to you is, because you do have to post all the time, it would be in your best interest to create content in something that you truly love to do. I think OnlyFans gives you the ability to be able to do that. So when I was on my weight loss journey, I created gym content because I was always in the gym. Like, I was new to weightlifting and, heavy lifting. I was thinking about bodybuilding at one point. And so having OnlyFans allowed me the opportunity to explore that, because I could still be cute in gym sets, still record content, and still funnel people to my OnlyFans, right? And that's what made creating OnlyFans content fun for me when I was on that weight loss journey, was because I took my camera with me to the gym and I'm making fitness content. So you can do whatever type of content you want to do. You don't feel like you have to do try on hauls. I just like doing try on hauls because I lost a whole bunch of weight and I'm loving my new body, my new physique. And so I want to wear the bikinis. I want to wear the dresses, right? I feel good in my skin. But maybe you want to do like art. You could do art content and make a YouTube channel and funnel people from that through your art. Maybe you like to play sports. Well, you could create sports content and funnel people in through the OnlyFans through that. Maybe you like to do makeup or hair, whatever it is, the same thing. I'm telling you, these men will watch anything. If you look good, they gonna watch you. Like, and it's in the eyes of the beholder. Don't feel like you have to look like the algorithm. No, like, I really don't think men have a type. Like, some do. Like, you can see a celebrity and all of their exes look a particular way, right? You're like, okay, yeah, they clearly have a type. But I feel like most people, most men, they don't really have a type. Like, they just like what they see in the moment, right? So just figure out what it is that you really want to do. What is something that you could create content on all the time? And then lean into that. Make your YouTube channel, make your TikToks, make your Twitter, make your Instagram, make your threads, and push that type of content on all of those platforms. And if you do it like that, it won't creating OnlyFans content won't get boring because you're creating the content that you want to create. I have men who are on my OnlyFans who watch the I Am Coach Jazz YouTube channel. And this is strictly about business building and mindset and becoming your highest version. And they will watch it, they will subscribe, and they're like, oh my God, you motivated me to lose weight. I'm so glad I found you. That's what I'm saying. So it really doesn't matter what kind of content you make. Like whatever you want to make, you can make it. Don't feel like you have to be twerking on social media if you don't want to do that. Don't feel, and be careful with that because they will shut your shit down. So you have to get creative with it anyways. Don't feel like you have to be showing everything on Instagram because you don't. So choose what kind of content you want to make and then just go crazy with it. Like push it out, push it out, push it out. Okay. Leave a comment down below. Let me know, did any of these tips help? Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.